Alice, again, one of the strong picks, especially if you pair it up with a very good hard carry. So Preda is one of them. As long as they provide that awesome peel, then the damage will be dealt.
So we are only lacking a marksman now, or at least a hard carry here. And look at their composition. This is a well-rounded comp right here. You got yourself some team or some prowess in the early game, a good spike in the mid game with the help from that Preda, and then Kilgrot just
right? Not the easiest hero to execute because simply just down to how much farm you actually need, and if you're not,
this is to be expected because that is a Kilgrot, although the Preda is going to be dove upon here as they are looking for a huge team fight. Look at the body blocks coming in from Unity as they now push back onto Serenity. The Itties are going to just come out from the biddies, and look at this as who is this one getting caught out? It is actually the Maganda, but from downtown, Darth Vader goes in, and you know what? Anakin Skywalker, he did that horrible thing in I believe that was the third movie, and he is doing it once again here as Unity is gotten obliterated for the wave here of the Preda to kind of use. But hold that thought, as we are going to see them kind of collapse upon this one. There is the Xennial with the ultimate just to go for the response, and look at this Teamy go down, or rather the Maganga go down. But of course, Teamy activates being a bro, and it's going to be okie dokie on that one. Max joins in onto the fight as well. He is level 6, so he's going to take or produce a good amount of chunk of damage here. The Preda wave a little bit tad too low.
Ooh, this dance around Abyssal Dragon. Excalibur is here as well. I don't think Serenity should really start it out. Shashwa going very, very low.
Ooh, look at that wave coming in. Anaphobia. We don't need. Maganga has faltered as well, and Teamy, oh Teamy, it's not really gonna, expound for him too much on the opposite side of the spectrum. In the mid side, Zephyr's actually got that mid-tier 1. Cold Excalibur is gonna be happy with that one, but not too much as he actually goes down.
Putting too much emphasis in the top lane, even going after the Xennial, someone that's so very tanky, they're putting so much emphasis on Excalibur joining in the fight.
I mean, they can't smell the Kilgrot doing that because bad, but it is what it is. Pooty Poot's in the way, and that's gonna be shut down for Light as he finds in the midst of it all that Preda. Now it's all gonna be all hell, all loose in the top lane as we see teams just going in, and this Zed is still alive. Max is still in the middle of the fight here, but that Kilgrot is doing so much damage, although Light has been uncontested in every single bout that they have in this top lane clash, and he just obliterates everybody. Counter this take, and Serenity get that DS buff. This is going to be huge. A team fight ensues right now as they get arrested into this one. Preda is going to go one. He actually gets away, but it's a good amount of damage on this Joker as tries to get away from the team fight. But look at this, could actually be the man to cut off his advances, but because of that Dark Slayer buff, it seems like Unity has to back away. They were Zephyr can he find his man, and it seems like that's going to be the case. But of course, here's going to be being a bro, stopping the aggression right now as we see a fight still continues into the top side here. Zayo gets the kill there, and they are hella super freaking low. But of course, at the same time, Maganga is doing, Maganga things, which is to just stack up that DOT, and he is just going wild. Preda goes for the wave, but it's not going to matter anymore. That is 4 members of Unity down for the count, only losing the Teamy here. And with that opening into the core, we could be seeing game number 1 already.
But now that Sashwat, the Crest will be their observer, Maganga will be their mage instead.
Yeah, and it was actually very little choices again for Serenity here to kind of pick their own mage, and it just makes the most sense again because if you think about it, Crash and Xennial make for some really beefy, again, tanks, so that if they can get their crowd controls rolling, especially the Metamorphosis of Zipfile, that'll just make it
fight. But just talking about team fight, Light.
Ooh, look at level 5 Joker making a 2v1 look like a piece of joke. And pun intended, first blood will be taken by the laughing Gaxman himself, the opponent, the mortal enemy of Batman here, kind of is showing his stride, showing his work into the arena of Valor. Now there's going to be a team fight right now as look at this, Max from downtown just goes in, but he gets the perfect spacing there, still goes down with the Max passive, and that's going to be a 2-for-1. Joker is down, or all Unity had in that particular moment was Lindis poke and Kilgroth if he can actually, you know, find a little bit of that opening. Anyways, let's see as the fight, another fight actually will break out into the mid. Look at that explosion coming in from the lumbar, but it's not gonna matter at all. They go in. The Max actually was a little bit too late to that party, and he is just getting bombarded. 4v5 or 4v1. Actually make that into 5v1. Tier 1 tower to a tier 2 in the mid, plus the possibility of losing their mid tier 3, and this is gonna be very, very crucial right now for Unity to keep this alive. Look at that crush going in to the back line and just push everybody back, allowing the members of Serenity to just bombard everybody else. Zenyu will actually join in onto this fray as he wants some of that, you know, some of that juicy candy there.
Let's see if they actually have got that RAR.
Oh no, they tried to extract the zip file, but they found a huge 5-man member of Serenity when they open it up, and it seems like it's gonna falter here for Unity rather, as they try to force that team fight. Lumbar is just you saw that he was tsunamied by the crash with that ultimate. I mean, rock gets beat by water. That's Pokemon rules for you. And this mid-tier 1, or mid-tier 3 rather, is open for the taking. But of course, we don't care about that. We care about this bottom tier 3 because, well, why the hell not? They can do as they please as 3 members of Unity is down for the count, opening up the core, and this could be GG. Serenity is now knocking into that core, that juicy center that Unity needs to protect right now, and this Kilgroth is a death groth as he goes down, and now Zed is doing the best that he can. 3-man knockup with the lumbar here, but could this be the comeback for Unity? All Serenity has to do is actually to go for this core, but they are doing such a good job of defending it right now, but they are in the middle of the fight. Ryoma's still alive here, and they are surviving for such a long time. 4 members go down, and they are tanking up on this core. Zed on this lumbar. Can he do it? Nope, he just gets poked out of his mind, and well, they all have to do is wait for that next wave, and this is game already. Oh! Cold Excalibur? Nope, he can't do anything.
But looking at the composition of Serenity, knowing that they've locked in that Max, it's that lockdown that he provides, and I feel like one of the targets are both L'Oreal and this Kilgroth. Again, it is a best of 5 series. Anything could happen. Unity is in this game, but Serenity just needs to win.
On that insight of yours. Now, Abyssal Dragon is up for the taking, and look at this. This is what I was talking about, joining onto the fight, and even though he isn't really that Kilgroth that we all know and love, he will at least be an extra body to help out Unity to try to take the win, or at least a little bit of this advantage for themselves, and it is working a little wonders for them as they haven't lost a single person yet, as he doesn't have his ultimate to lift off into the fight as well, so that's going to be an Abyssal Dragon. Yeah, he's going to be able to at least get that opening space that we actually need. And there's going to be a little bit of a fight here. Cold Excalibur will be joining in on that one. They have the fresh, not yet level 4, so no metamorphosis for him to be used. Do they have enough execution? He will still survive with the shield. Goes in, and look at this. The Max joins into the fight, goes in for a little bit of that swirly swirl, and he gets the kill. L'Oreal gets the shutdown onto the Max, but this is Serenity going back, putting back the pieces. Valor goes in for the shutdown and survives.
And so Violet actually takes a lot more time, very similar to that of Praetor, to actually rev up. But here we see 4 members down in that bot lane trying to take it. Cypranophobia jumps in.
Ooh, he goes in and he price. Violet has just that range to be able to fight on the wayside. Now there is a little Unity being pushed back into their own side, so this could be an opening that they are going to be looking for. Zippa is joining into the fight. They have extracted that crash to full execution, and Max joins in to go for the execution once again. He is chasing down the stragglers, and Unity has to back away. They lost that one, as well as the bottom tier 1, and even this Abyssal Dragon. What is happening? Coming up from Serenity. Max doesn't give a damn anymore as he just goes in, and there is the knockup from the lumbar, but is that a bit too little too late? Seems like that's going to be the case. They go down left and right from the wayside, as now they're going to be charging in. There's the flicker from Freaky as he goes in. Freaky Deaky like getting the shutdown once again. 3 have gone down from Unity here, but Kilgroth is destroying towers by himself. Crash has an ability to just push push him back away and even give shields again to his opponents. And look at this. Kilgore was in the middle of that fight, but not a second after, he has to back away already. There's just too much damage right now, but they are making it work with that Zenial in the front line, looking to be actually a good fight right now for Unity. They get the heals for this Kilgore. He will be able to jump back into the fight as Koresh as well as Darth Vader will be the ones to remain. Actually, Darth Vader was not in that fight at all. Can't take this freely for themselves. For the meantime, there's going to be another fight into the top side. We are going to be seeing the flank coming in from Zipfile here. They're pushing them back. The Lumbar lines it up, but still there is enough tankiness. Oh, hold that thought though. Look at the damage. Kilgore is going in for the wake kills here. Then he's actually pushing them back. The Crash ultimate saves him for a little bit, but they actually just take a breather, pushes everybody back, or rather, they spaced everybody back. Zephys goes in for the assassinations, but can he actually find the targets as he needs to? It seems like that is going to be the case for a smidgen, but Blaze is the MVP here. He goes for the charge up, gets the knockup. Cool Excalibur can follow through, and Unity is starting to get their stride because of the Zenial.
Afraid whatsoever to actually roam, whereas I cannot say the same for Unity.
Now Blaze is going to be in the same situation that he was a while ago, and he actually uses ultimate to go to the top side, but it was denied. And Blaze, I know that you're Zenial, you're looking pretty damn godlike right now, but you gotta remember, but now they're gonna be trying to go for this Dark Slayer. Dark Vader spots this out, but look at this, Serenity is going for the base race, they're going for the Excalibur. First line of defense, but Max is stopping it in the tracks. They're keeping alive for the meantime, but Serenity! What? They just go into the bottom and break the towers and go for the core. Unity, what have you done?